In 13-2 work together, we need to calculate our federal unemployment taxes. So the first thing we need to do is determine what amounts are eligible for federal unemployment tax. So we need to calculate $7,000 minus our prior accumulated earnings gives us this column 3 here, which is how much more needs to be earned in order to reach that $7,000. Column 4 tells us how much we earn this pay period. So for this first employee, $6,100 that they've made, $7,000 minus $6,100, so they have $900 remaining to reach that $7,000, but they only made $762.50. So their FUTA earnings will be that $762.50. Our next employee, they've made over $7,000, so that's easy. 0 is their federal unemployment tax earnings. Third employee, they've made $4,380, so that means they have $2,620 remaining, and they only made $527. So the lesser of these two is what goes right here. So $527, all of that is to be taxed. Our last employee has made $6,850. So they only have $150 remaining that can be taxed for federal unemployment tax. So even though they made $849.50, only $150 of that is taxable. So once you've calculated that, you add the totals. So our total earnings for the pay period, $3,179. Our total FUTA earnings, $1,439.50. So that is step 1. Step 2 is to calculate the taxes. So using these two totals, we need to calculate our Social Security, Medicare, federal, and state tax. So for Social Security and Medicare, we use the whole large amount here, $3,179 times 0.062. So that gives us $197.10. That 8 makes the 9 go up. We're always rounding to the nearest penny, also known in math as the nearest hundredth, so the second place over. So $197.10. For Medicare, we take that total, $3,179 times 0.0145 to calculate our Medicare, $46.10. And now to calculate our federal and state unemployment, we need to use this number, federal unemployment number. So we will take $1,439.50 times 0.008. That is how you put 0.8% in a calculator. So we owe $11.52. We use that same number times 0.054 to calculate our state unemployment tax, and we get $77.73. When you total those up, our total payroll tax expense would be $332.45. Now we need to use these numbers to complete our journal entry. So there are the numbers up here again, and you might need the chart of accounts to see the exact account name that you're going to use, but we're going to debit payroll expense and then credit our 4 payable amounts: Social Security, Medicare, and then FUTA and SUTA. So those are the numbers that we need. So I have our account names in here, and now I'm going to use the numbers from up above and fill in our journal entries. So I have our total payroll tax expense, Social Security tax. These are all the numbers that we calculated in the last step. And that is our journal entry for section 13-2.